Meditech Ventilator 1700. Installation. Plug the power cable into the socket provided on the right panel. Connect the O2 tube in its corresponding port. Expiratory port is at the bottom of the left panel. Inspiratory port is above the expiratory port. Please check the connections of the patient circuit tubes as shown. Turn the power switch on from the right panel. Press the power on button on the front panel to start the device. Setup. You can access the information of the last patient or select new patient. Then select the gender and type of the patient. To enter the height of the patient, click on the height button and rotate the knob on the bottom right of the device and press it for confirmation. You can change the weight similarly. Click on the start button to activate the monitoring. On clicking the monitoring button at the bottom left of the display screen, you will get a list of all the parameters like PEEP, peak pressure, respiratory rate, etc. with their current values displayed. There are two different table options available. Graphics. On clicking the graphics button, you will get 3 screen layout templates as shown. You can also select the trend timing from 4 different options. On the right side of the screen, there are 4 different parameters with their set ranges shown. You can change their values by rotating the knob as shown. Rotating the knob clockwise increases the values of the parameters and rotating it anti-clockwise decreases their value. To set a value, press the knob. Next to tidal volume is the option to freeze or unfreeze the screen. 100% O2 button, you get an option to change the waveforms being displayed on the screen. There are 3 options: pressure versus time, flow versus time, volume versus time. There are different modes available in the system. Current mode is shown at the top. By clicking on it, you get a menu of available modes. In PRVC mode, you will get a dialog box of all the parameters that can be changed. You can change the parameters according to the patient's requirement using the knob as shown. Similarly, you can navigate through all the different modes available. Tools. On clicking the inspiratory hold button, the ventilator will pause for a while and display 3 parameters. You can also use the 100% oxygen or nebulizer options depending on your need. Events. The Events menu gives a log of all the past settings made along with the date and time. You can also access all the alarms with their date and time mentioned. You can view both settings and alarm logs together under All tab. Use the up and down arrow buttons to navigate through the list. System. There are 5 tabs under this option. Setup 1. Under this tab, you can change system settings like air temperature, body weight function, language, etc. To change the values, press on the button and navigate using the knob. If a humidifier is not connected, keep the BTPS setting as manual dry. Setup 2. Under this tab, you can change the nebulizer timing as shown. Date. You can change the year, month, day, hour and minute values here. Calibration. You can turn the calibration for the given parameters on depending on the need. Patient. Patient details related to the hospital like bed number, hospital ID, etc. can be changed here. Alarms. Under this option, you can set the upper and lower limits of various parameters like respiration rate, tidal volume, PEEP, etc. The alarm will go off if any of the parameters are not within range. Manual inspiration button is used when manual breath needs to be provided to the patient in between the settable breath. The exit button is used to exit any unwanted windows that opens by mistake. The lock button locks the touch screen. It can be unlocked by pressing the lock button again. To switch off the device, press the green power button and read the message on the screen. Then, click the power button on the new window as shown. Click OK on the Confirm Power Off dialog box. Maintenance and cleaning. The expiratory block is easily detachable by pulling the side flap as shown. Remove the sensor from the filter port by pulling it. Clean it from time to time and insert it back in the same position. If the sensor is damaged, it needs to be replaced.